Since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the view so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't envy.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another beer review. 12 days of stoutness in full effect. Hopefully you guys aren't minding the sprinkling in of hoppy beer reviews that I've been doing, but I'm trying to review and upload as many stouts as I possibly can because it's stout season, and to be honest, I'm having a lot of fun drinking stout. So tonight we are checking out a beer that I've never had before. This is from Surly Brewing Company, Minneapolis, I do believe, or whatever in Minnesota. This is Darkness, the 2015 vintage. This beer comes courtesy of my man Barry, aka the Decent Guy on Eric's channel. If you've seen him, he is the handsome gentleman with the killer beard and the shaved head. Oh wait, that's both of them. We have been trading beers back and forth, and he sent this a little bit ago and told me that I should sit on it. He likes Darkness with a little bit of age on it, so I actually just did another trade with him, and he sent me the 2016 vintage that I'm going to wait until next year to review. So I think this is right at about a year old. I don't know when it was bottled, but 11.5%, I do believe. It doesn't say on the bottle, which, I mean, I've gone over that a bunch. It's stupid that people don't put alcohol content on their bottles, but whatever. Yeah, not much else to say. I don't know anything about this beer. I actually was trying to look up reviews on this, and the only review of 2015 Darkness is the one that John and Eric did, but they did the barrel aged version, so I have no idea what to expect. Eric just reviewed 2016 Darkness, and I think Barry says the same thing. This beer's pretty hoppy, and so they kind of like when it sits. So I specifically sat on this one. Is this gonna come off? There we go. I specifically sat on this one when Barry sent it because he told me to let it hang out for a bit. So I've had it for a while. I've probably had it for, I don't know, 6 or 7 months now. I'm not sure. So excited to check this one out. I've reviewed Surly hoppy beers. The only other Surly non-hoppy beer I reviewed, I think, was 8, and that was one of my first beer reviews, and it sucks. So they still suck, but whatever. Let's go ahead and check this one out. It pours a little on the lighter side too. It probably looks dark. I keep saying that in these reviews. It probably looks darker on camera when it pours, but it's a little on the lighter side. Ooh, I can smell that. It smells like dark fruits for fucking days. It looks killer in the glass. It is pitch black. About a finger of like that mocha khaki cinnamon head. Super fluffy. Seriously, this thing is ridiculously aromatic. I can smell it. And when we swirl it, there's alcohol eggs. It looks killer in that glass. Again, thanks to all you guys who have bought glassware. I'm almost out of them, so you guys are freaking awesome. If you guys would like one, send me an email. It's in the description of this video. So let's go ahead and check out the aroma. I can smell. It smells like sugar-coated dark fruit. So shove my nose in it, see what she smells like. As Eric says, let's dive in a little closer. Oh yeah, this is like, it's toffee and it's chocolate. Dark fruits like raisins, figs, plums. Wow, super dark fruity. It almost has that cherry cordial kind of a thing. Cherries too, dark cherries, like chocolate covered cherries. Man, there's so much chocolate. It's really, really sweet. Tons and tons of sweetness. Just think of like all the darkest fruits you can think of. And then imagine like eating fondue, like dipping them in chocolate. That's what that smells like. It's almost to like that fudgy, not quite like the brownie smell, but it's really, really chocolatey, really dark fruity. Yeah, and it's just like this, it's just, there's a sweetness. It doesn't smell hoppy. So I think Barry, if this usually smells like hoppy, I mean, that's completely gone away with a year on it. But yeah, I was just seeing, there's almost like a sweet, I know there's like toffee in there. It's almost like a sweet, almost like vanilla thing. Fuck, it smells killer. So I'm ready to check this out. Barry, cheers, bro. Thanks. Wow, that is really, really good. So different from the other stouts I've been drinking. I will say we reviewed Dark Lord, It's funny because in my mind, I thought I was going to drink Darkness that night, and I grabbed Dark Lord on accident. That beer was like diabetic sweetness. It has that sweetness, but it's kicked way down. I will say 11.5%, you don't smell booze on the nose and you don't taste it, which makes this scary. As I'm talking though, there's a nice little kind of bitterness, like a roasty kind of bitterness that's just kind of sitting on my tongue. But yeah, this is like, it's sweet, it's decadent, it's rich. It's chocolate, it's toffee, dark fruits. And there's almost like, I don't know if it's just the sweetness that I'm tasting, almost like a vanilla sweetness. This is fucking killer. And there's like a bitterness, like a roasted kind of, just a light kind of roast bitterness. A couple of the stouts we've reviewed, there's like that really rich roasted, almost like burnt kind of malty thing. This doesn't have it. This is more sweet, decadent, desserty. It is. There's like dark cherries in there too. So much dark fruit in this. I will say though, if you don't like sweet stouts, you might not care for this beer, because this is just crazy sugar coated. Like if you were to, what's the cooking term for that? Is it flambe when you do it with sugar or like some kind of booze and like just really reduce it down to where it gets really concentrated? Mouthfeel on this is killer. It's like a medium plus mouthfeel. I dig the mouthfeel on this. Not quite as full as how Dark Lord was, but that was just so fucking syrupy, sweet, diabetic. I love this. It is. It's chewy, chocolatey. It is. It's to that almost fudgy, almost like if you were to take some kind of like dark cherry or even like super like concentrated dark like blackberry syrup and put it on top of like brownies. Killer stuff. And there is that kind of bitterness that just kind of bites at your tongue for a second. And there's like a vanilla-ish kind of finish on this. This is fucking awesome. Again, no expectations going into this beer. I've never had it. I know a lot of people like this. I hear Darkness Day every year is ridiculous. I would love to go to Darkness Day one of these years. Love the mouthfeel. I love how decadent this is. Very desserty, very, very dark fruity. And the more that I talk, there's like that roasty kind of bitterness that's just sitting on my tongue. It's an awesome balance with all that sweetness. This is really, really, really good. I dig this a lot. I mean, it's world class for me. It really, really is. I know I haven't had like a lot of stouts, but I wouldn't mind. I mean, if I had a bunch of 2015 bottles of Darkness right now, I'd be stoked on just sitting on them and opening them like every 3 or 4 months and just sharing them with some friends. So this is like 97 for me. Really, really, really good. I dig this a ton. I love the artwork on this too. It's really, really cool. So yeah, that's a 2015 vintage of Darkness from Surly. Does it say where in Minnesota? It's something Center, Minnesota, I think. Brooklyn Center, there we go. Barry, thanks for sharing that one, bro. I really, really appreciate it. I'm stoked to sit on the 2016 bottle for a year and see what it does. So, excuse me. Yeah, that's it. You know what's funny is like as I'm talking more, that roasty kind of a thing, it's almost like a coffee thing. I know it's not coffee, but that roastiness, it's just kind of lingering and building on my tongue with all those crazy dark fruits and chocolate. This is really, there's a lot going on with that beer. I really, really dig this beer. So, Barry, thanks for sharing it. If you guys have had it, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon. Cheers.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all